Om Jnanadmirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We are all looking for love. Everybody who takes birth, because they are eternally, originally recipients of love of the Lord. Even though we get conditioned in the material body, in the material world, by taking birth here, still the propensity of love does not change, because propensity of love is within the soul, and the soul is there, the same soul within the material body. And in the pursuit or the journey of receiving love and giving love, unfortunately in the material world only pain comes most of the times. And amazingly, the pain is received by us from the loving relationship only. You can think about it. Who can give you the most pain? The one who is very close to you, one whom you are attached to or you love the most. That person can give you the most pain. You love your child, and your child fails in the exam. If your neighbor's child fails in the exam, you won't feel such pain. If your son starts smoking drugs, it will pain you a lot. But if the colleague of the office, his son starts smoking, you won't get so much pain. So pain is because of two things. Pain is because you love that person and because you are attached to that person. You have certain expectations. So by nature, by principle, the closest person can give the maximum pain, whom you think you love. And finally, if the person whom you love does not give you any pain, then the power of time takes the person away from you in the form of death. And then also you get tremendous pain, because you are very attached to that lovable person and you love that person. So this way or that way, you're always suffering from pain given by the most beloveds. And yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrusaitam. Sometimes the pain given by the closest loved ones is so deep and so intense that we feel life is useless. We should not live. We should commit suicide. We should end our life. I don't want to live any one more moment in this world, in this situation, alone like this. You feel the world is a dreary void by loss of the beloved person. And then I've seen people, after losing the beloveds, they also died after a few months because of unbearable pain of separation. No strength to accept the fact that the beloved has gone, and no strength to bear the pain of his loss or her loss, and unable to continue living in this material world without that beloved person. And please think about it seriously, because these things can happen to anybody. Anybody and everybody is prone to death any moment without notice. So any of our beloved close to us can leave us, and give us pain because we love that person. So it's a very mysterious subject called love. At the same time, the love that we are looking for is not in temporary things. We may not even know what are we looking for. But our nature and constitution is to look for love which is eternal, which is unbreaking, which is uninterrupted, which is not broken by time or any other power in the material world. We are looking for that love. And that love only can fulfill us. And that love can be given by only one person, that is the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. We can love him and we can be loved by him. And that love will never be interrupted by any power. What to speak of this life? Birth after birth, Mama Janmani Janmani Ishwari. The love can be continued from where we left. It never will be reduced. It will always increase. It will never stop. It will continue eternally. And that love actually we are looking for, which will actually satisfy us, fulfill us, make us complete, make us free from all the sufferings. So now the real point is, if we want to continue living purposefully, even after there is tremendous pain given by close ones, by behavior or by death of close ones, how do we bear the pain? How can we still stand upright and continue our purposeful living? How we can make our life meaningful even after we lose our close ones and even if we lose all our love that we invested in? We can do that only by surrendering ourselves to the Lord, chant the holy name, and develop loving relationship with the Lord by hearing about him, by hearing the pastimes of the Lord, loving pastimes of the Lord with the devotees that the Lord exhibits. Then we will get some strength to bear the pain, which is intense. We will bring some meaning to our life, which appears to be meaningless, purposeless. We can bring our life, make our life purposeful, successful also. We will not break down into pieces due to such unwanted or uneventful situations. We all have a very big, meaningful, purposeful human life. And we cannot squander the precious time in this life in experiencing sorrow and sorrow and sorrow for long, long time. It's a great waste of time when we keep mourning about the sorrows given by our loved ones. We have to stand up and march on. And that standing up power, marching power, which makes the life meaningful, is only by loving the Lord. When we love the Lord, we get fulfilled. And even the loves that we have, the loving relationships that we have with different people in the material world, they also become meaningful when we love the Lord. In connection with the Lord, our all loving relationship become meaningful. And even if there is sorrow coming from that, pain coming from that, pain of separation coming from that, everything can be reconciled if our root is in love for the Lord. If we are enrooted in loving relationship with the Lord. It's a very practical thing. It's not something theory and emotional item. We all will inevitably go through pains caused by loved ones, and we all will go through the pain of separation of the loved ones. And we cannot help it in any other material way. And we want to stand up and make our life continue. Life goes on. Life is very big. Life is very vast. Life is magnanimous. To give this life that all kind of meaning, we need to love the Lord. And definitely we will get reciprocation. It is not imagination. We will get reciprocation and always will get positive reciprocation. It will never be a negative reciprocation from our beloved Lord. Let us all on this very fine Sunday morning of Navratri, with Kartik coming very close, meditate on this aspect of developing our loving sentiments for our beloved Lord and stand upright in happiness and sorrow, equipoised, undisturbed, unbroken, unshaken. And that will make us our life blissful in all the conditions of life, positive or negative, painful or happy. In all situations, we will stand with the strength of love of God, love of Sri Krishna. We will make our life all the time blissful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare. Does anybody have any question?
Haribo.
Yes, Mata ji.
प्रभु जी, जैसे कि कुंती महारानी की प्रार्थना में वो कहती है कि मुझे मेरा वृष्णि और इनके साथ जो संबंध है वो आप काट डालो। तो अगर घर में मतलब जैसे उनके जो पांचों पांडव उनके भक्त थे, तो उनके प्रति अगर आसक्ति उनकी रहती, या फिर मेरा प्रश्न ऐसा कि अगर भक्त है और उनके प्रति आसक्ति है और ऐसे इसमें अगर मृत्यु हो जाए तो कैसे गति कैसे होती है?
उनका ना वो जो वाक्य है वो बहुत ही गहरा वाक्य है। कुंती देवी की प्रार्थना में वो कहती है कि मेरा तो संबंध कुरु वंश से भी है, वृष्णि वंश से भी है, यादव वंश से भी है, ब्रज के वंश से भी है, लेकिन ये सब संबंध जो है वो कुछ भी नहीं है, सब झूठ है, ये सब आसक्ति वाले संबंध है। तोड़ दो भगवान इसको। कारण क्या? क्योंकि चाहे वो भक्त होंगे, अगर मेरी आसक्ति मेरे पुत्र रिश्तेदार इस भाव से रहेंगे तो मुझे दुख देंगे, और मेरी आसक्ति अगर वो भक्त हैं इसलिए रहेगी तो मुझे उतना दुख नहीं होगा जितना होता है। तो वो हमको बता रही है कि हमारे मन में जो भक्तों के साथ भी भौतिक संबंध है, ये मेरे संतान है, ये मेरे पति है, पत्नी है, ये मेरी चाचा है, मामा है, बुआ है, भतीजा है, इन रिश्तों में भी हमारी भौतिकता होगी। हमारा प्रेम इसलिए है कि वो भक्त नहीं, इसलिए नहीं है। हमारा प्रेम इसलिए है कि वो हमारा भतीजा है, हमारी बेटी है, तो फिर वो आपको दुख देगा, वो रिश्ता आपको दुख जरूर देगा। और वे ऐसा नेचुरल भी नहीं है कि हम भूल जाए कि हमारी बेटी है, या हमारा बेटा है, या हमारा पति है, या हमारी पत्नी है। लेकिन हमें कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि हमारी जो आसक्ति अभी बनी हुई है उसको भगवान के प्रेम संबंधी रिश्ते के साथ बैलेंस करना चाहिए। एक पलड़े में भगवान का प्रेम, एक पलड़े में हमारे सारे रिश्तेदारों का प्रेम, तो वो कम से कम इक्वल होना चाहिए, और हो सके तो ज्यादा भगवान का प्रेम होना चाहिए। जब भगवान का प्रेम ज्यादा होगा ना, तो आपको किसी भी रिश्ते की तरफ से दुख नहीं आएगा। वो होगा दुख, लेकिन आपको उसका परिणाम आप पर नहीं होगा। इसलिए कुंती कह रही है, ऐसा नहीं कुंती कह रही है कि युधिष्ठिर बिल्कुल पतित हो गया है, अर्जुन तो क्या कहने उसके, मुझे नहीं सही है उनका संबंध, तोड़ दो। केवल इतना ही बता रही है कि इन सारे रिश्ते नातों के ऊपर एक नाता रिश्ता है, वो भगवान के साथ, वो आपके साथ, और वो मैं जताना चाहती हूँ। और जब मैं जताऊंगी तो फिर मेरे इन रिश्तों से कितना भी दर्द होगा मैं उसको सह पाऊंगी। वो भक्तों के रिश्ते को कंडेम नहीं कर रही है, वो भगवान के रिश्ते को गौरव कर रही है। इसलिए किसी भी तरह से ये अर्थ मत समझना कि वो पांडवों से भी तंग आ गई थी, बस कुछ नहीं चाहिए मुझे, ऐसा नहीं कह रहे हो। पांडवों ने कभी भी उसको दुख नहीं दिया। पांडवों को दुख हुआ, पांडवों के जीवन में दुर्घटनाएं हुई, इससे उनको दुख हुआ। लेकिन वो बता रही है कि ये सब जो होता है भौतिक दुनिया में, वो काल के प्रभाव से होता है, कर्म के प्रभाव से होता है। हम लोग कुछ नहीं कर सकते उसको। लेकिन हमारे हाथ में क्या है? हम भगवान से प्रेम कर सकते हैं, उनसे रिश्ता जोड़ सकते हैं, और इन सारी काल प्रभावी, कर्म प्रभावी घटनाओं से हम मुक्त रह सकते हैं। यह उनका कहना है। अपनी प्रार्थना में वही बता रही है कि काल के प्रभाव से जो दुर्घटना होती है, कर्म के प्रभाव से दुर्घटना होती है, उसके दुख दर्द से हमको दूर रहना है, जो हम टाल नहीं सकते। लेकिन दुख से दूर रहना है तो हमारे हाथ में एक कार्य है कि हम भगवान से अपना प्रेम का रिश्ता जोड़ सकते हैं बड़े प्रयत्न से, तो फिर सभी रिश्तों से हमें आनंद मिलेगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? एनीबडी हैज? ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरि बोल।